I'm just trying to figure it out. Good morning, fam. What is up? It's actually the afternoon and I'm at school waiting to pick up my children. I have been wanting to post a video for the longest time, but my life is sort of a mess at the minute. And I wanted to talk about that. Back in February, I noticed there was a lump in my throat. I figured it was my thyroid or something to do with my thyroid. So I went to my doctor and said, "Hey, doctor, what's going on with my thyroid here?" And she felt it and she's like, "Yeah, I see what you mean." So she gave me a referral to go get an ultrasound and a referral to go get blood work done. I have done those things. My thyroid markers came back normal. My ultrasound showed I have a couple of nodules, one of which is a little bit scary, a little bit suspicious, and it needs further investigating. To investigate a nodule, you need to then go and get a biopsy. And the way they do this is you lay down, they inject a local anesthetic in your neck, and then they get a syringe and stab your nodule and then aspirate the cells out of it to then test them. I am getting married very, very soon. And I was really looking forward to documenting that journey, like the wedding diaries, the journey of the wedding, what things I've purchased, what I've planned, etc., etc. However, the wedding has come up very quickly, quicker than I ever imagined. All of a sudden it was like ages away and now it's really close. Mind you, by the time we do get married, we would have been engaged for nearly 2 years. Perhaps my own fault that I have not planned this very well. Life has just gotten very busy this year. This year has challenged me more than I anticipated. In April, my boss, the general manager of where I work, went away for 3 weeks and I was in charge. This was the first time I have ever been in charge. Although I know I'm capable, I was nervous and a bit scared to do it. But I also was very busy in my normal work. This became a very stressful 3 weeks for me. During that time, or right before then, my engagement ring broke. So that top section just fully came off. Bye, see you later. Diamonds, goodbye. So that was a little bit stressful in and of itself. I then was like, okay, my engagement ring that was expensive is now broken. It was like 1.5 years old at this point. That involved a lot of running around and phone calls to figure out what I needed to do there. The jeweler that we bought the ring from sent it away to their headquarters, then to the supplier. And this whole process took roughly 6 weeks, I'd say. They eventually called me and said, "Good news, we're giving you a brand new one." So I have a brand new engagement ring. Great. Didn't have to fork out any more money for that, and that was sorted. But during that time, I didn't really know what was going to happen to the ring itself or whether I was going to get a replacement or a refund or whatever. And that was a little bit annoying, a little bit stressful, a little bit inconvenient. Then I managed at work for 3 weeks, and as I've mentioned previously, I only work part-time to then look after my full-time folio of properties plus majority of my boss's properties plus, receipting and all that jazz and all that other stuff. I also had 8 tenants vacating at that time, 8 vacates that I had to do. Now doing 1 a week is busy, right? Adding that into your usual program is busy, but I had 8 over the course of 3 or 4 weeks. I was very stressed, very, very stressed, but obviously grateful for the opportunity that I was trusted to do that for work. And that was great. It was after this time that I went for my ultrasound and my blood test for my thyroid. And as you can hear from my voice, when I talk and talk and talk, my voice gets very croaky. And that was another thing that I noticed other than the lump, is my voice getting croaky. I was really tired. I just felt like rubbish all the time. Getting the news that it's suspicious and I need to go get a biopsy so close to my wedding, when I'm still frantically getting my wedding sorted, I'm kind of losing it a little bit. If you don't know this about me, I have terrible health anxiety. My cesarean with my little one was kind of traumatizing. If you watch my birth story vlog and listen to the story of that birth, you can probably understand why I have worse health anxiety than I used to. Going and getting a blood test, I don't even like doing. I'm scared of that as well. So I'm a big, big baby. The older I get, the more of a baby I am. Even if these nodules are benign, I will need to monitor them. 95% of them are. 95%. That's an excellent odd. It is in my favor. However, if it is malignant, it's very treatable most of the time. If it hasn't spread anywhere to the lymph nodes or anything, then you can just get your thyroid out and take medication and hopefully live a long, 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 long time. But being the big sookie baby that I am not coping with having to look after myself on top of planning and organizing a wedding, on top of work, on top of mum life, and I just want to break down and cry. Good news, I got a new camera, which I'm filming on now. I got a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's really cool, and I've been dying to film and use it. So if you like the audio quality and the video quality, let me know. I want to film more. I want to post more. That is my goal. That is why I got this new camera. But life's just been like, you know what, babes? Here's some stuff you weren't planning on. And I think that is my issue. When I'm out of routine, I just don't cope. I don't cope when I am out of routine. I take it very hard when I have to do anything different to what is normally in my routine. And I need to sort of grow up. That's just life, sweetie. Sometimes you got to do stuff you weren't planning on doing. Anywho, that's my update. My hair is disgusting. It's like faded and orange. I have grey regrowth. I will get to that when I get to that, okay? Actually, I feel so much better even just sharing this with you all 175 subscribers of you. I feel better sharing, because a problem shared is a problem halved, they say. So if anyone has experienced issues with their thyroid, or have had nodules and have had to get a biopsy, and you've had some positive results, let me know. I need that feedback at the moment. I need that encouragement. And I will be back with some wedding content. It's really soon, guys. Really soon. And not that I have cold feet. I'm so excited. I just am more ready to, you know, once the biopsy's done and I get results, I can then, you know, deal with whatever news that brings. Once the wedding is done, I can then enjoy that I don't have to plan an event, and enjoy that I will be married, and then hopefully go back to my regular programming of my life. I'm very A to B and back, and if I'm going to C, D, E, F, G, my mental health just doesn't cope. I should probably go speak to my psychologist. And whilst I'd like to do all of that now while I'm in crisis, I don't have time. So I will have to do it after everything is done and backtrack and deal with all of that then. Yeah. But anyway, it was lovely to see you, lovely to chat to you. I'm really excited actually for the future in this little camera. It's really cool. It's going to make vlogging so much easier in public. I'm also going on holiday at the end of the year, just a week away, like a honeymoon. Can't wait to do that and film that. That'll be fun. Yeah. Anyway, love you. Have a great day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And I will see you in the next one.